Hello, this is Randy. I just wanted to give you an update on the open enrollment as we're going right now. Different things going on. I tell you, it's everybody's doing a Herculean task because we are not only trying to counsel people on Medicare, we're fighting the Medicare site at the same time. And I kind of was thinking about this morning. Said, all the rookies this year, they'll be like wearing this as a badge of honor down the road. They'll be like saying, "Yeah, I was in the new class of 19," and everybody will go, "Ooh, wow." So, you know, they'll have a little badge of honor, as I said there. But let me show you a couple of quick things on numbers, because I love my numbers. Sharing the screen. So over here, you can see that these are the previous years. So 2015 down here on up. And these are the number of total clients that we have been able to see. And by day 14, we were at 1,243. They're about 300 and, I don't know, 350, 360 people more than last year. That is a wonderful trajectory. I'll show you a couple of other little number files here. Let me go. Scrolling down. Come on. Okay. The total amount saved, as you can see, moving up there, we're almost at $750,000 in 14 days. That's pretty amazing. This is the one I like. The highest number of clients in one day. Last year was 82. This year we had a 105, and I think we had a 102 day also. Had a few days over 100 clients in a single day. That's just amazing. And then the average number of clients per day, we're at 89 clients a day. That is blowing the 61 out of the water from last year, which we thought was an amazing feat there. So it's just been a really big year in numbers. Let me come back here. I'm going to stop sharing. But I was reading through some of the quotes, and I usually don't, when I'm talking about them, leave the names in, but I decided I would with this, because things that were people have said. Volunteers do a great job, very knowledgeable, professional, and friendly. Um, but then we got Linda was fabulous and very helpful. We got very helpful. I appreciate this service. Caroline was my insurance counselor and did a very good job. Big one here from Brad. And it said for Brad, couldn't have been more helpful. Brad Smith was so patient with my 10,000 questions. He's professional, competent, and we saved $495! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. Lots of exclamations after that. JABA volunteers like Mr. Smith are helping me age gracefully with dignity, knowledge, and awareness. So that's just wonderful to hear that. Um, I had a couple more. Uh, Steve Hill was very patient and informative and helpful. He'll go straight to heaven. So there you go, Steve. You're already got your ticket punched for heaven for doing this. He said this service is a miracle. Staying on the biblical themes, I guess. Thank you very much. Very helpful, well-informed, patient-friendly counselors. Will continue to use and recommend this service. Thanks. Now, what a treat to come work with Vicki. I was so impressed, capital letters, with her patience and amazing, capital letters, understanding with such uh, with such complicated issues. And then all caps, I am so grateful. So there's dozens and dozens and dozens of these I was reading through, and I just grabbed a few to talk about, because that's really what it boils down to. I like my numbers, but it boils down to each individual person that we help, that we're able to uh, make sure that they're going to be able to live 2020 in a more financially secure way and a healthier way because of what we're doing. So that's just amazing. Let me point out, I'm going to share screen again over here to the far screen and just get a little bit going about the scheduler. Here's what I see. If I counted all of these up and these up, the little green ones, and count that we are still getting about 60 appointments put on the books a day. That means sometime on Wednesday we will run out of appointments. Now I know that's not going to happen because you guys start filling yourselves in. You know, we only got 3.5 working weeks of open enrollment left. It gets kind of at a sprint now because after 3.5 weeks we're done. We can't help them any longer, so we got to do it now. So it's good to get yourself in the schedule. Down here on the mobile units, I've counted up the number of clients that are not um, going to be able to see somebody is, I think it's 92 because we've got them on the books, but we don't have counselors against them. A lot of your newbies are starting to get your feet under you. This is where you're going to jump in. We have the end of this week on Thursday and Friday in Greene County, need some help. And then middle of next week, we're out there in Scottsville, St. Peter, St. Paul's. You guys can look this up and get a feel for where you are. Somebody decided to give me a phone call in the middle of this, so that's fine. So that's great. The veteran counselors are really throwing themselves into this. They are averaging, well, I think 47 appointment slots that they are helping with. That doesn't include the hundreds of hours that veterans have spent shadowing over and helping get the newbies online. I know some of those veterans are, well over 120, 130 different clients they're scheduled to see. So that's just amazing. The newbies are starting to come along. I see the number starting to tick up. I think you guys are averaging about 26. Hey, that's Lenore. Let me pause. Okay, so we're back from that. It's just finishing up. Go ahead and get yourself out there on the calendar because, at this point, if there's not a green box there, we're not going to schedule you. So schedule any clients against it. So you got to first put yourself in as a counselor, and then we're going to schedule in people behind that. So go ahead and do that. Get yourself on that schedule. Fill it up as best we can because it kind of amazes me. I did count it. It was like 60, averaging 61 new clients put on the books for appointments every day last week. So they're still coming in strong. So we need counselors. I want it to happen like the last 2 years have happened. The last call for an appointment took the last available appointment. And that's where I want to end. I don't want to end where we got people who we weren't able to help. So you guys have a good day. You're doing great. Keep it up. And we will talk to you soon.